I'm trying to prepare myself because there's going to be some stuff going on today. As for what we're watching today, we're watching the Apothecary Diaries. Last time, Maomao was able to get out of the Southern Palace, and now she's with her dad, who I'm still sketched out about. I know one of you guys said, oh, that's just how their family is. Very understandable. But I still don't trust him. I still feel as though this is like Game of Thrones, where anyone could be your enemy. Anyways, I don't know if we're going to be focusing on the people in the Southern Palace, like Gyoko, Jinshi. I have a feeling we're going to be focusing on Maomao, unless Jinshi comes and sees her. But is he allowed to leave the palace? I don't know. Anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go. Those are interesting flowers. Chickens?
Oh, that's right. I'm back home. You're so oily. Where's Dad?
You slept with your freckles on?
He really ought to stop working in the field. But there's no denying he loves making medicines out of the herbs he's grown himself. Oh well.
Goodness gracious, who are you?
Don't break it. My dad is— Hey!
Right?
I got the apothecary! Please hurry! That smell.
Oh!
What should we do?
Dig a grave.
We'll need to see if there's any vomit left in their throats. You check her. Alright.
Stick your finger down there.
Bring them some water. We can't give them any. Charcoal. And make it quick. Yes.
They just have charcoal laying around? Maybe. It's their only source of heating.
This wasn't how I thought I'd be spending my morning.
So, did they die?
They're both in stable condition now.
Oh.
No, leave that alone. There could still be poison in it. Poison?
Was it the customer's fault? I feel like he fell in love with her.
The 2 victims that collapsed were a courtesan and her customer.
Yeah. And he wanted to spend his life with
alcohol
her.
and tobacco.
Till death do us part.
You should be able to find my dad out in the fields. He'll be near the southern wall. Go and bring him here. I understand.
Don't get captured. You know what? Get captured.
Took your time, huh, Dad?
This kind young lady was worried about my leg.
I crushed up the charcoal.
Good. Mix it with the herbs and give it to them immediately. In terms of treatment, you did a fair job.
Please, enough praise.
Fair job? Not a great job.
What kind of poison do you suspect this was?
I'm up.
Adorable.
My father likes to quiz me in order to teach me
Something in that smoking
new.
pipe.
Tobacco's deadly when eaten. The ideal tool for committing a lover's suicide.
Gastric juices can prevent absorption of poison in cases, so diluting it would be dangerous. But what about if
That
the
makes
tobacco
sense.
had originally been dissolved using a liquid?
The
I
wine?
didn't see any leaves in their vomit.
Sorry for the trouble.
Serving us snacks reserved for customers? That's quite generous of her. They prevent lipstick from getting on the cup.
A small token of our gratitude.
Check the inside of the was it wheat stalk? Ooh, don't like her.
I should check on them.
Just over there with a knife. Oh no! I was wrong. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't stop me! This man doesn't deserve to live!
Why? Stab her in the face. Or do that. Don't you be crying right now. You just tried to commit murder.
What is going on in here? Would you mind if I had a word with you?
And leave her alone with the guy again? Okay. Brought her along.
I'm not exaggerating when I say he's been a difficult customer. The man would sweet-talk a courtesan, insinuating he would buy her out, then dump her when he got bored. He was widely hated.
Shoot, if I was him, I would stop. With all those life threats?
This girl's older sister was done by him too. She was so happy at the thought of being able to live with him.
Yeah.
The day of the buyout, he went back on his offer.
Dang, that sucks.
A client being the victim of a double suicide. It probably wouldn't be good business for the brothel. You have my silence. It just so happened to be that I was home for a few days. That kid's a lot scarier than she looks.
A shame such a terrible event happened during your homecoming.
You've already figured out what happened, haven't you, Dad?
Oh, please explain. Or don't and have her learn it by herself.
What might have I missed? Tobacco's deadly when eaten, the ideal tool for committing a lover's suicide.
Could there be tobacco in the woodstock so that when he sips the drink, it gets diluted through the straw?
This wasn't a double suicide. It was attempted murder.
But didn't we already think it was a murder because of the kid?
Rest. There's nothing more to be done.
Looks that way.
She's gonna be up all night.
The man was cautious enough to have guards posted nearby. So how did she convince him to drink it? The answer's simple. She took a sip as well.
Okay.
If the cortisone wasn't affected, the man would consider it safe. The drinks had varying thicknesses and weights. She poured a heavier one, then a lighter drink over the first, creating a pretty-looking layered concoction. Then, she used the wheat stalk to drink just the lower layer without arousing any suspicion.
Smart.
Afterwards, she sipped the upper layer. The act was committed in the morning. That way, she would increase the odds of him dying while greatly improving her chances of survival.
Gotta give her props. Almost killed him. So, are we gonna kill this guy or gonna just let him go?
There's the other courtesan who sympathized with the girl. Plus, the well-paying madam. The more I start
it was the
questioning
whole brothel
events, the more suspicious
this
they
man.
become. Were they all in on it?
I feel like so.
I really miss this pleasure district. But in essence, it's no different from the rear palace. It is both a garden and a cage.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Well, whatever.
Is someone gonna show up?
You can't survive in this neighborhood
Pretty
dwelling
open.
on every little problem that crops up.
Maomao?
Hey, Maymay.
You know, everybody was worried after you disappeared all of a sudden.
Well, that's good.
Heidi, Joka, the old lady too.
That means they care.
That wasn't my impression.
Have you been out to the annex?
Not yet.
What's the annex?
Take care of yourself.
You too, Dad.
What's the annex?
I'm off. My 3-day homecoming was over.
Gosh darn it.
We have to
Looks
go.
like he had a good time.
I
Once
bet
you
he
taste the heavenly
did.
dews, there's no going back to reality. Come on. What's with that death glare? Better make my escape.
Oh
I should go get
no.
changed.
Yeah, I should go.
I shall be waiting for you in the parlor.
He seems
Oh, he
really
is-
upset with me
He
for
is
some reason.
upset.
Am I overthinking things?
No.
Why are we alone?
So
So
then,
no
You went
witnesses?
home, huh?
Yes,
Why don't you tell me more about this Lihaku fellow?
the
Gosh.
man was my guarantor. How does he know his name?
So jealous. He had an extensive research background check on this guy.
I suppose he gave you a hairpin?
He passed out several, so I received one as a consolation prize.
Is that so? In other words, I lost to a consolation prize then.
He lost.
This Lihaku person, did you give him something in return?
Yes, I bestowed a night of blissful dreams on him.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
He seemed quite satisfied with the arrangement. I worked hard, so I'm pleased with myself.
Oh no. Oh no. Why'd you say that?
You aren't usually this clumsy. Best to clean up before it stains. Beg your pardon. You should get this washed right away. Excuse me. Whoosh.
That's hilarious. Oh, Kyoko wished she was in there. Oh, that's where it ends? Oh, I still wanted to go on. I feel like there should be more murders in this brothel, or just brothels in general. Is it weird to say that I feel like this is one of the perfect places to kill your enemy in? Like, this is the place where his guard and his pants are down. And wait, hold on. What? On top of that, where was his guards? Like, I know they explicitly said that he kept guards around so that no one was trying to kill him. Cool. I feel like his guards should have been standing like on the other side of this room. Then again, would the guards do anything to help him in that situation? No. Here's what he should have done. He should be hiring 2 guards and an apothecary the whole time. Or if he wants to go the cheaper route, stop messing with these people. I mean, I'm not usually pushing for murder, but what he's been doing is kind of messed up. Giving these people the thought that they'll actually be free of this life to on the day of the buyout, he just doubles back. I don't know. By this time, I feel like he would have the reputation to where I feel like the courtesans should know that this guy is not the man of his word. Unless they're brand new. So I feel like I doubt people would believe him, no matter what he said. As for the question that Maomao asked, which was, is everyone in on that plan? I don't think the owner was, because of the thing Maomao said a while ago, which was if someone were to die in the brothel, that would put bad, but publication? That's not the right word, but reputation. It would put bad reputation on the brothel itself. So I feel like as the owner, she wouldn't have wanted it, but then also she's not going out of her way to stop these courtesans from doing what they're doing. So I feel like it was the courtesans, all of them, attempting to get this guy out of here. And the owner was just sitting back, seeing what would happen. And again, where are the guards right here? I feel like at the very least, he should have guards around him when he's knocked out. I mean, he's kind of not awake enough to call for his guards, but like, where's his security? This is a true sis. She was about to take out this guy, commit murder to avenge her sister. Don't know if I would use a knife, but taking the quick way. And I love how this dad teaches, in which he never gives Maomao the answer, but he raises some questions in order to steer her in the right line of thinking. That when she gets to the destination, it's because she was thinking it through. And in the end, it helps her. This is what I think when anyone goes on to an apprenticeship in whatever job they choose. I feel like that's how the person should be training you. Is not saying this is how you do it, this is how you fix things, but leading you in that right direction. It might suck. I mean, it does suck, but in the end, it makes you like 10 times better. What's an annex? Annex, a building joined to or associated with a main building, providing additional space or accommodation. Okay, that doesn't help me at all. Thank you. I appreciate it. This girl said, have you been to the annex yet? What the heck is the annex? I'm guessing it's the annex to the brothel, but what would that be? And why would Maomao go there? I don't know. It's questions popping up. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get an answer anytime soon because she's going back to she already went back to the South Temple or South Palace. Oh, Jinshi. Someone should tell her what these hairpins mean. I feel like this thing with the hairpins, she's not going to know until the very last episode. It's going to be this running gag of people freaking out over her thing with a hairpin and just never telling her about it. I feel like Gyoko would tell her about it if it wasn't for the fact that if she did tell Maomao, she wouldn't be seeing him act like this every single time. Anyways, that was my reaction to The Apothecary Diaries, Season 1, Episode 8. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.